Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome again to another live training from Carbon Chemicals Jamaica Limited. Today, we are going to get right into it. We're looking at technology in agriculture with regard to the Jacto sprayers or Jacto spray application equipment. Okay, so with no further ado, let's get right to it. All right, so in the lineup today, we'll look at our relationship with Jacto, which is a company out of Brazil, and also the range of products that they bring to the market. Jacto have been in the business for many years, supplying inputs in the way of mechanization to Brazil farmers who are fully mechanized. But before I go any further, let me introduce the topic by playing this small video. Hold a second. Okay, so that was a brief introduction of the use and application of our Jacto battery operated sprayer. But before we get into the nitty-gritty of the battery operated sprayer, we'd just like to let you know Jacto is a company out of Brazil who have been in the business of supplying farm equipment for over 70 years. And the standard and quality maintained and upheld by Jacto is second to none. Carbon Chemicals Jamaica Limited saw it fit to partner with Jacto equipment company to bring the same technology to Jamaica 3 years ago. And we have been developing that relationship since, and I've been making moves in and around the Caribbean with these products, these sprayers and these equipment. And we are getting good results. And so we want to bring it to you to let you know what is available and the options you have in the way of spray equipment. Right? So we have sprayers for everyone, for the small, medium, and the large farmers. Whether you're a backyard gardener or you own and operate a 100-hectare estate, we have a spray applicator for you. Jacto has developed commercial machines for commercial crop for application of herbicides, insecticides, fungicides, and even foliar fertilizers. We have equipment that can apply the right precise amount of the product that you want to effectively control pests at the target site. Right. So the range of products include the PJB battery operated sprayer, the DBJ battery operated Dozer sprayer, and we'll make the difference between both when we get to that point. We also have a Canon sprayer and a boom sprayer, and of course we also have the manual knapsack sprayer. And along with these sprayers, we have the accessories to go along with it. So should in case a part become bad or defective, we have the spare parts available here at Carbon Chemicals Jamaica Limited. So here is just a visual of what the equipment that I just mentioned looks like. So from left to right on the top row, we have the battery operated sprayer. Then in the middle, still in the top row, we have the battery operated sprayer dozer. Over to the right, we have the manual hand pump knapsack sprayer. And in the bottom row, to the left, we have the Canon sprayer. And to the right, in the lower row, we have the boom sprayer. So we're going to look at the battery operated sprayer first. We have them in two sizes, which is a 16 liter and a 20 liter. In the conversion in the imperial measurement, it would be the 16 liter would be equivalent to 4 gallons and the 20 liter would be equivalent to 5 gallons, right? The battery operated sprayer is the world's most advanced battery operated backpack sprayer. And it's proprietary, owned by Jacto, the company who we partner with to bring this technology to you. With almost 4 years of development by Jacto, these ergonomical designed lightweight sprayer are a marvel of engineering. And to top it off, we get a 3-year warranty when upon a purchase of one of these equipment, one of these battery operated sprayer. Now, if the defect on it that you have a problem with is a manufacturer defect, yes, we will repair or replace it depending on the nature of the problem. So as I mentioned before, the 16 liter equivalent to 4 gallons, the 20 liter is equivalent to 5 gallons, right? It comes with a high density polymer tank and gives accuracy and efficiency to the on-target delivery of the spray solution. The battery operated sprayer is equipped with a walking pace speed indicator. What this means is that there is a equipment on it that you can calibrate if you want to dispense, for example, a gallon of spray solution to 1,000 square feet area. You can set that calibration and it will give a beeping sound for each time you should take a step at the pace of which you should walk. So if you maintain a step at each beep of the mechanized sprayer, you will complete that area in time and dispense 1 gallon precisely of spray solution. It has a multiple pressure setting, so you can set the pressure depending on the volume of spray you want to dispense. And that goes hand in hand with the walking pace indicator. It has a heavy duty trigger valve and it's field serviceable, meaning if there's a problem, you can stop in the field and operate. You do not need to go in the workshop and get any tool that is specialized tools, right? And the stainless steel 24 wand and a 4 nozzle and 56 chemical resistor hose, 56 inches chemical resistor hose is part of the equipped accessories it comes with. The typical battery runtime per charge is average 8 hours and go as high as 12 hours plus, depending on the flow rate or the pressure on which you are working with. It have an audible low battery warning signal. So when the battery goes low, it gives you a sound, it makes a beeping noise. So you will know that you are close to low battery or your battery will be out soon, right? They are capable of spraying with a stream pattern and high pressure horizontally 9.1 meter or 30 feet when spraying horizontally, and vertically up in the air, you can spray as high as 25 feet at the high pressure setting. So the highlights for the battery operated sprayer, as I mentioned most of them before, but just to reiterate what was already said, is that it has a lithium battery, which is light and easily removable, charge very fast, and have a long service life for 8 to 12 hours. The battery charging time is 4 hours. We recommend that you charge your battery for 4 hours. It also has an internal filter to prevent clogging of nozzle and to prolong the pump useful life. It also has a chemical solution agitator, which is an internal hydraulic agitator for better homogeneity when mixing chemicals. In other words, it prevents settling. So this agitator is inside the tank and it keeps the spray mix in solution. So it's constantly mixing while you're using. Therefore, if you're spraying, for example, a fungicide like Acrobat or even Sulcox, that is a wettable powder that tends to settle out in the bottom, it will prevent the settling and keep the solution, the mixture, into a solution so it can evenly disperse when you're applying it to the plants or to the insect or to the weeds based on what you're applying. It yields optimum comfort with quickly adjustable padded harness and handles for transport. And don't forget the smart control panel that control and monitor the sprayer using only 2 switches. So you can check the battery charge level while working or the working pressure. And it also gives you warning when the battery is low. It provides a constant pressure regardless of the battery level. So even if the battery gives you a signal that it is on low, the pressure that you're dispensing remains the same because lithium battery maintains that power until it cuts right off. And you will get a signal before it do so. It also comes with a automatic shut-off system that if you are working the sprayer and you stop to hold a conversation with maybe another farmer or the farm owner or anyone, after 10 minutes, it will automatically shut off to save battery. Don't worry, it's easily restartable by the press of a button. And don't forget the audible signaling, which with the 4-speed adjustable walking pace indicator with the audible signal to help the operator maintain consistent walking speed. All right, and that's when you're distributing or dispensing a particular volume to a particular area, you can calibrate it as such, and it will help you to maintain your pace by giving you a signal as to how fast to walk by beeping at each time you should take a step. So the minor specification about the battery operated sprayer is that it's very lightweight. So the 16-gallon may weigh up to 3.8 kilogram or 8.38 pound. And the 20-gallon, which is 20 liter, which is a 5-gallon, sorry, will weigh up to 4.8 kg. The capacity of the tank, as I mentioned before, 16 liters, and we also have the 20 liter, which is 4 gallons and 5-gallon tanks. The dimension of the sprayer itself, the 16-liter sprayer, is 355 by 160 by 535, and that is the length by width times height. So if you're planning to purchase it for shipping purposes, you know what dimension it has. And there you have also the dimension for the 20 liter, which is 386 by 197 by 541 millimeters in dimension. And the tank is a hard plastic, very durable. The pump, dual piston, and the working pressure for your sprayer for each of them, both the 20 liter and the 16 liter, is 60 psi. And let me reiterate, we have them in 2 sizes, the 4-gallon and the 5-gallon tanks. All right, and there you have Mr. John I. Johnson, who you have seen in the video previously, operating a sprayer in the field. Well, a picture of him operating a, and let us be observant and realize that we recommend safety. So Mr. Johnson here is fully equipped in his personal protective equipment, from the gloves, the cap, the respirator, long pants, tall sleeve shirt, etc. The full kit. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the battery operated dozer. Now, both the battery operated dozer and the battery operated sprayer are similar come in similar sizes, which is a 20 liter and the 16 liter. The battery operated dozer sprayer has all the function of the battery operated sprayer, plus the ability to set the dispenser to dispense a particular volume. So if you are drenching whether a fungicide or insecticide in your field, you can calibrate it to only dispense 100 ml of liquid at any given time. So each time you press that trigger, only that volume will be dispensed. So whatever the volume is, whether it is 40 ml, 50 ml, whatever the rate that the agronomist tell you to drench the plant at, you can set the dozer at that drench. So each time you press the trigger, will only dispense that amount. You have to release the trigger and press again to dispense that particular amount. And that is very, very important for drenching. If you're using a regular sprayer, you'd have to estimate. And sometimes you may overestimate and give the plant too much or too little. With the dozer, you can be precise and specific in your drenching operation. Right, and I think I cover most of this. So it can deliver specific volume of product in a particular period of time. Right, and so you can be sure that the specific volume, for example, 40 ml only in this case, is delivered in one plant hole in 3 seconds. Right, you can then move to the next plant hole and repeat the application. And as mentioned, if you're using a conventional sprayer, you'd have to estimate this. So we're looking now at the manual sprayer, which is our conventional sprayer. And of course, we cater for all our farmers, whether you're doing a backyard garden, you're doing regular farm, 1-2 acre, or you're doing a 100 hectare, 100 acre estate. So a regular manual sprayer is a handheld pumping lever, which is rust resistant and easily operated, suitable for mounting to both right or the left hand side of the can. Based on which hand you use are comfortable using, it can be mounted on either side. The tank is made of a high density polymer or polyethylene resistant to impact and abrasion. So it's a very hard plastic tank, lightweight, so it doesn't have a heavy pan, and then to put liquid in it, you are burdened with more weight than is necessary. Right? The trigger valve is equipped with a hooking device for a constant spray. So you can hitch the trigger valve after you press it once, and it constantly spray while you move through the field to disperse your pesticide. Right? And the trigger valve is also removable to be used as a wrench. And this is where it comes that it is easily repaired in the field. If you have a problem, you do not have to rush to the warehouse, because the trigger valve can be removed to use as a wrench to pull and deassemble any part on the nozzle or part on the sprayer that your hand may not be able to pull or detach. It have a carrying strap that is easily and quickly adjusted with shoulder padding for comfort. The metallic base is chemically treated and special paint to prevent corrosion, because you're using chemicals. Some chemicals are corrosive, so it is treated to prevent corrosion by any chemical that you may have to use. The nozzles are stainless steel, hollow cone type nozzle, cap compatibility with any standard nozzle size. And again, we have these in 16 liter and 20 liter tanks. So we are going to our farmers who may have the 50 acres and the 100 acres, or those who are planning to. Right? We aspire and aim for greatness, so we have to cater for our farmers who are looking in that direction. So we have the Canon sprayer on your left, up on top left, and then the boom sprayer below. So using any of the Jacto Sprayer saves farmer time and money. A tractor-mounted Canon sprayer with a spray distance of 35 meters, 95 feet, can complete spraying 0.8 hectare or 2 acres of papaya in just 20 minutes. This would be a day work for about 5 men to complete what you could do in 20 minutes with this equipment mounted on a tractor. These machines are serious when it comes to cutting down on labor costs. Jacto machines are low in maintenance and high on productivity. Continuing with the Jacto sprayer. Now, our agronomists or field agronomists will be more than happy to visit your holding and recommend which of this equipment is best suited for the crop based on what you have planted. So if you're doing papaya or tree crops, we would recommend the Canon sprayer, vegetable crops, and some other shrub crops, we can recommend the boom sprayer. But to be specific, you can contact us, and any one of our agronomists who are in the area or in that area may visit you and make recommendations as to what is recommended based on your crop production practices. Now, we don't only sell you these boom sprayers or these equipment. We have spare parts readily available, and the parent company, which is Jacto, is committed to working with the farmers in further improving his or her chemical application and cutting down on labor costs, thus helping the farmer to save money. Now, the Canon sprayer, the spray solution is delivered to the crop by a high pressure airstream with fine droplets. This results in extraordinary penetration into the most dense foliage. So if you have citrus and the trees are very thick, the leaves are very thick and dense, the Canon sprayer will be able to push the spray emission through the canopy, ensuring that it reaches the furthest portion or furthest part of the plant. No matter how dense the canopy is, it's that powerful. They are extremely effective for fly control in poultry and dairy feedlot operation and locust control. So not just crops, but it also using large-scale livestock production for controlling those pests and disease and preventing those diseases that may be caused by those pests. So it have just some highlights about the Canon sprayer. It have a manual duct, an inline filter that bypasses the agitator. It's 50 to 80 feet, which is 15 to 24 meters SWAT. Manual discharge outlet controls 105 gallons or 400 liter polyethylene tank. Optional hydraulic control available. So if you want to equip with hydraulic control or manually operation, you can. And the weight of the Canon sprayer is 507 to 650 pounds when it is empty. The recommended tractor for operation of this sprayer is a 40 horsepower tractor or above. So you can operate this as low as a 40 horsepower tractor or up to 100 or a larger tractor for that matter, but not below 40 for best for efficient use and operation. Now we take a look at the boom sprayer. This sprayer provides excellent and efficient application of herbicides and other pesticides. It ensures that the chemicals are applied only where they are needed. Can have from 5 up to 24 nozzles when you extend the boom handles. 4-way quick relief control valves. The empty weight is 420 to 600 pounds. The capacity of the tank for the boom sprayer is 105 to 160 gallons. And the adjustable spray width is from 5 to 40 feet. So you can spray as much as just 5 feet only if you want, or 40 feet across when it's fully extended. And the tractor recommended for operating this sprayer is a 30 horsepower tractor, which is lower than the recommendation for the Canon sprayer, or above. So if you have a 30 horsepower tractor, this would be an ideal sprayer for you, and it's also based on the type of crops you are producing, and our agronomists will be more than happy to visit your holdings and assist with that. Now, this equipment, many people may think they can't afford it, but let's consider the whole picture, the big picture. Talking about time management, where you could cut down a complete work day with 5 workmen to 20 minutes to using the Canon sprayer. The lifespan, these equipment will be with you for almost a lifetime, as you have spare parts, can repair them, and with good handling and care, you can have them for a very, very long time. Now, you don't have to worry about the labor costs, as you will cut down the amount of labor needed to run your operation, thereby saving money. And these days, I don't know if the same is for you, but for me and my operation, I can hardly get laborers these days. So I have to turn to these equipment to enhance my production and my operation. Now, we spoke about the accessories. This is just a display of what are available for the Jacto spray equipment, and I'll just share with you a short video as to what we have and how they are operated. They are applicable.
Hi everyone, this video would highlight our replacement parts and accessory for your Jacto knapsack sprayers. I'll begin with your Jacto spray shield, which is designed solely for your Jacto sprayers, ideal for herbicide application within crops or open areas. Next is your Jacto spray hood, which is 1.5 times your Jacto shield. But as with the Jacto shield, this is used for herbicide application. And for example, if you're applying your Caristo GA in between your crops, such as Scotch bonnet pepper, you can use the hood and minimize any drift from your herbicide application. Next is your Boom 500. With these attachments, you are getting double the output. So for high dense crops, you can use your Boom 500 to increase your spray application. And these nozzles can be removed to be replaced with any other Jacto nozzles that comes with your knapsack sprayer. Next is your Jacto Extension 600. This is an attachment that will allow you to mount to your lance to get further distance. So increase height in your application. The lance is mounted on this end and the extension is then fastened to your trigger to give you the extension. And a nice nifty tool that Jacto has provided is our high clearance lance, right? This will give you a clearance of over 6 feet from the lance. So if you're doing high application in crops such as papaya or fruit trees, this is a good lance attachment to use for your battery and manual sprayers. Next, we have a replacement part, your lid. So if you have a broken lid or missing a lid, we have the lids in stock. Followed by your Jacto battery operated pump. So we have these in stock. If there's any malfunction with your pump, you can source the Jacto pump. You have the trigger attachment with your manual sprayer and your battery operated sprayer. Also, we have the trigger attachment that is geared towards your newly designed PJB 20 liter sprayer. Also, your Y nozzle. So when you're going through highly or very dense crop that are planted closely, you can use your Y nozzle. 2 nozzles close beside each other, and also you can change out the nozzle attachment to the desired one you choose. And to make your spray even more effective, Jacto has provided for eco valves. And these valves come in different colors based on the level of pressure. So you have your blue, your green, and your red. Based on the level of pressure that are stated, you can select any one in eco valve. And what these valves do is to allow a constant output from your sprayer. And the ever friendly to use adjustable nozzles. And we have them in red, blue, and yellow. And these determine on the outflow. The different colors determine the outflow. Another replacement part is your filter. So these filters are usually found on the sprayer. So if there's an issue with yours, you can get the replacement part. Even down to the smallest of part, we have the filters that you can put in your nozzles. And also, another small part is your O-rings needed for your battery sprayer. If they're gone bad, and these rings are usually found in the pump. And last but not least, Jacto is all about safety. So what Jacto have done is to provide PPE equipment, so personal protective equipment for your spray application. So along with the accessories, we have the PPE for that. And this kit, we call a coastal kit, which comes in medium and large, has various protective equipment. Alright, so this is a medium top. You see that? Long sleeve. The white color for the suit allows for cool ventilation and also distorts pests like trips. So while you're doing the application, it will be distorted and then the applicator can carry out the application. Another important safety gear, the trousers. And a great feature about this, a nice rubber material. So for low application, you don't have to worry about drift affecting your spray equipment or drift coming in contact with your skin. And something that many farmers would like, a nice head covering that has an opening to go over the head, all right? And this covers the neck. So when you're applying products, for example, a lot of your EC products that irritate the skin, this head covering will prevent that. So there is no drift affecting your neck region. A nice rubber apron that will protect the applicator from any spray drift. And other special features, a face shield to deflect any drift reaching the eyes, which is crucial. Your glove, your natural glove, and a disposable respirator. And last but not least, your Jacto manual to tell you how to use your PPE and also provides an area that you can note products that you have used in your application. For more information, contact us at 876-757-0022. Jacto, the brand of choice.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for being with us. Well, that is it for Jacto. I hope I was abundantly clear in this presentation, and I hope we have learned a lot. We'll open the floor for questions, but before I do that, let me just highlight that coming up on November, hold a second. Sorry about that. Yes. Coming up on November 26th, we'll have a presentation on our Elixir blend of fertilizer by Mr. Dane Parker, who now appears on your screen. And with that said, and tomorrow morning at 6:15, we'll have the Farming Today radio program on Power 106, which is a repeat broadcast of this presentation, where we'll have a farmer giving our testimonial who have been using the Jacto products for a significantly long period of time in his farming operation. So we're going to open the floor for a question, but there is a prize for a question that I have for a lucky person this afternoon. So I'm going to ask my question first, and then I open the floor for questions. Georgia, I would ask you to indicate how they should answer this question for the prize today, and also highlight what is the prize that will be given, please.
Okay, so they can either open their mics and answer, or they can send it in the chat. And the gift is 1 liter Agassi, a biostimulant.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So my question, I hope everybody is ready and going back in the thinking box and remembering what was said. What is the difference between the Jacto battery operated sprayer and the Jacto battery operated sprayer dozer? Let me repeat the question. What is the difference between the Jacto battery operated sprayer and the Jacto battery operated sprayer dozer? So please type in your response in the chat or open your mic and indicate your answer. And the prize today is a 1 liter Agassi, which is a biostimulant, which helps in plant growth, both root, shoot, and fruit development. It's a very good product. You would not want to miss out on this opportunity. Thank you. Okay, so we are now open for questions. Georgia,
So
do we have a winner?
No, there's an answer. There's an answer in the chat, but the person didn't say which one. It says from Galaxy A12, one as a continuous application and the other as a timed application. Ramon Graham's prayer is continuous. But you need to say which one is which. So Galaxy A12 said Dozer is timed. Winston?
Okay, the Dozer. Well, this person typed everything in one.
The Dozer
well,
can set. Oh, Lord.
All right, so we're looking at Mr. Graham and Galaxy A12. I see where they split the answer. Mr. Graham said that the sprayer is continuous and the dozer is timed. So I don't know how you'd work that one out, Georgia. That one is on you to determine who the winner is. The correct thing is that yes, the battery operated sprayer have a continuous dispensary, while the battery operated sprayer dozer or dozer sprayer, you can calibrate it to set it in a timely manner to dispense a particular volume based on what application you are doing.
All right, so for those two persons, I'm going to ask them to send me a WhatsApp on 876-401-4766 so I can get your contact. I'm writing a number in the chat. And also somebody's asking what is the price of the product. So I'm going to ask you also to send us a WhatsApp and we will send you the price there. Or you can also call our office at 876-757-0022, goes up to 4.
Okay, wonderful. So congratulations to Mr. Graham and also Galaxy A12. Not seeing a name there. Sorry for addressing it as Galaxy A12, but congratulations to you both. All right. Any other questions?
Just remind them to send their information to me so we can send the gift to them.
Yes, so Galaxy A12 and Mr. Graham, please send your information to the WhatsApp number that was posted in the chat, which is 876-401-4766. All right, so we can reach out to you to ensure that you receive your prize this afternoon, that you won this afternoon. Do we have any further question? Not, we have a reminder of our radio program tomorrow and every Wednesday morning at 6:15, sorry, on Power 106. Tomorrow we'll have a repeat broadcast of this presentation along with a farmer testimonial from a very successful farmer who has been using Jacto and Caribbean Chemical Jamaica Limited products over the years in his production practice. And also on November 26th, we'll have a presentation by Mr. Dane Parker on our new Elixir blend of fertilizer. And he also brings to the table field results, field testimonial from farmers who he has been working with over the years. All right, Georgia, over to you. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you very much, Winston. And I see something in the chat. A battery sprayer can pay for itself after 2 crops by saving on pesticides application. That is so correct. Oh, Janoi. Yes, that is so correct. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining our training. And we ask you to join our training again next week, but this time not on Tuesday, on Friday. Have a great day.